Today, I'm going to be talking about a time that I witnessed a social inequality and wish that I did more to help the situation. This incident happened when I was on a trip with one of the college organizations I'm part of. We were on a bus at the airport waiting to board a plane. A girl in the seat in front of me started speaking Spanish, and another girl a few seats up heard her. In response, she began to speak Spanish as well, and they started a conversation. After talking for a bit, a guy sitting a few seats back yelled out, "Stop speaking Mexican. If you're in this country, you need to speak English," which prompted various groans of disapproval. So, what did I do in response to this situation? The answer is not as much as I should have. One important aspect of this situation that I should mention is the guy who told the girls to stop talking was a member of my squad, and I was his squad leader. Because of this, I knew a couple things from my prior work with him. First, he was difficult to work with and wasn't very receptive to feedback. Second, I knew he held political alignments that could be the cause of this behavior. And lastly, he often said things that were harmful or aggressive towards other people. After he yelled at the girls, I told him that it wasn't okay to say what he did, but that's about it. I didn't explain the reasoning behind what I said, or point out that mixing cultures is one of the founding principles of the United States, and we're known as the melting pot. In this situation, yelling at the girls was an example of a microaggression. Microaggressions are the everyday uses of subtle verbal and nonverbal communications that convey degrading or dismissive messages to members of certain social groups. In this case, the microaggression was carried out against people who speak Spanish. His attitude and behavior in the situation also reflect a very ethnocentric view. Ethnocentrism is the principle of using one's own culture as a means or standard by which to evaluate another group or individual, leading to the view that cultures other than one's own are abnormal or inferior. This ethnocentric behavior could be accounted for by his political views and various authority figures associated with his alignments, both performing and endorsing similar behaviors. If I had the chance to relive the situation, I would have tried much harder to point out the inequality and inappropriate behavior that my squad member committed. At the time, I was tired from the trip we were on, and I knew he would have been difficult to reason with, given my previous experiences with him. I'm glad that others on the bus spoke out a bit more than I did, but as one of his leaders, I missed an opportunity to make a difference in one of the people I was instructing. From this experience, I learned that inequality can happen anywhere and to anyone, and that I would much rather say something than think about the things that I wish I would have said.